Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Former undisputed WWE champion Roman Reigns didn't appear on the first episode of SmackDown in 2025. The show's main event saw the new Bloodline Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu pick up the win over the OG Bloodline Sami Zayn and the Usos. Speaking on the latest episode of Bro Down on Backstage Pass, former WCW World Heavyweight Champion Vince Russo questioned Reigns' absence from the show, noting WWE could have used his star power to create more hype for Raw's Netflix debut. He continued, "Check out the video below. Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa will decide the fate of the Ula Fala and the Bloodline in a tribal combat match when WWE Raw makes its debut on Netflix. It remains to be seen which of these two men will stand tall after the match as the one true tribal chief. If you like such exclusive content, consider subscribing to Backstage Pass for complete access to Bro Down and more." In an exclusive interview, wrestling veteran The Iron Hammer Blake Dawson opens up about Roman Reigns' recent absence from WWE SmackDown and what it could mean for the future of WWE. For the past few years, Roman Reigns has reigned supreme as WWE's top star, holding the Universal Championship with an iron fist and leading the faction known as the Bloodline. His powerful presence and unmatched in-ring prowess have made him the centerpiece of the company's programming, particularly on SmackDown, where he has become synonymous with its main event scene. However, in recent weeks, fans have noticed a conspicuous absence of Reigns on WWE SmackDown. His absence has left a noticeable void, with no clear indication of when he will return to the ring, or whether he is taking an extended break from the company. In an exclusive sit-down interview, Blake Dawson, a 25-year veteran of the professional wrestling world, shared his thoughts on Roman Reigns' disappearance from the Blue brand and the implications it could have for both the wrestler and WWE as a whole. Blake Dawson's wrestling background. Blake Dawson, better known to fans as the Iron Hammer, has had a long and storied career in professional wrestling. After breaking into the industry in the mid-90s, Dawson quickly became known for his technical wrestling skills, his powerhouse style, and his fierce persona. He has wrestled for numerous promotions over the years, including WWE, WCW, and ECW, and is highly regarded by fans and colleagues alike for his contributions to the business. Dawson was part of the early stages of WWE's Attitude Era and has seen the evolution of the company firsthand, from the rise of superstars like The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Undertaker, to the new crop of talent that has taken the reins in recent years, including Roman Reigns with years of experience under his belt. Dawson's opinion carries significant weight in the wrestling community, and when he spoke out about Reigns' absence, it was met with intrigue by many fans and industry insiders. The absence of Roman Reigns from SmackDown. Roman Reigns' absence from WWE SmackDown has sparked much debate. He had been an ever-present fixture of the show for years, with his dominance in the main event playing a crucial role in the program's success. As a top star, his storylines were typically the centerpiece of the show, and his chemistry with fellow Bloodline members, particularly his cousin Jey Uso, kept the audience on the edge of their seats. However, over the last few months, Reigns has been conspicuously missing from several SmackDown episodes. While some speculated that his absence could be due to personal issues or a strategic break, after carrying the company through difficult times during the COVID-19 pandemic, others are wondering if it signals a shift in WWE's approach to their top star. In his interview, Dawson didn't mince words when discussing Reigns' recent absence, admitting that he's been puzzled by the decision to have one of WWE's biggest stars take such a long break from weekly television. "Look, I get it, Roman Reigns is the face of the company right now. But in this business, you can't afford to disappear for too long, especially when you're the champion," Dawson explained. WWE's whole model has been built on stars who are consistent, who are there week in and week out to keep the audience invested, Even legends like The Rock and Steve Austin would make their appearances count, but they didn't vanish. The problem with taking a long hiatus from TV is that fans can forget about you, or worse, they lose interest in the product as a whole. Dawson pointed to WWE's need for content, storytelling, and a stable roster as a critical factors in ensuring the success of their programming. He emphasized that while Roman Reigns is undoubtedly one of the most marketable stars in the company, absence makes the heart grow fonder only to an extent. Look, I understand that Roman Reigns is a special attraction, but when you're the champion is expected to be there to defend the title. You can't just take time off without any explanation. You're holding the company's biggest prize. You're responsible for that belt, that championship story, Dawson continued. People need to see Roman on TV. They need to see him interacting with the storylines, otherwise it feels like the company is just spinning its wheels. WWE's strategy with Roman Reigns. WWE has often relied on its top talent to be a constant presence, but they've also proven willing to try new approaches with certain superstars. With Reigns, the company took the risk of making him a special attraction, only appearing in major storylines and main events, and this strategy has, for the most part, paid off in recent years. WWE has relied on Reigns to anchor their shows, often featuring him in lengthy storylines with other top stars including Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, and more recently, Cody Rhodes. This strategy kept Reigns at the top of the card without overexposing him, however. Dawson believes that this method only works as long as WWE remains committed to telling engaging, high-stakes stories around their champion. Roman Reigns has been exceptional at carrying that role, and his feud with guys like Cody Rhodes was compelling. But you can only go so far with that if there's no real continuation of the story, Dawson noted. People like consistency. They like seeing the champion involved in angles, not just showing up when it's time to drop a promo or defend the belt. Fans want to know that the champion's presence is felt. And when it's not, you start to see the cracks in the foundation. Dawson also raised concerns about the uncertainty surrounding Reigns' future. Roman is in his prime right now, but he's not going to be around forever, and you can't bank on him being the centerpiece for the next 10 years. What happens if he decides to take a long break or retire early? Is WWE building the next generation of stars to carry the company in the same way that Roman has done? The impact on WWE SmackDown and future plans. With Reigns' absence being felt on SmackDown, WWE has had to adapt. While the company has been pushing other stars to fill the void, such as AJ Styles, Karrion Kross, and Drew McIntyre, Dawson expressed concerns about the long-term effects of relying too heavily on other talents. SmackDown's been carrying on, but without Roman Reigns, it's missing a key component. You can't just throw a bunch of names out there and expect fans to buy into it overnight, Dawson said. Roman Reigns helped elevate the talent around him. Look at what he did for the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and even Sami Zayn. That's a massive ripple effect. When the top dog is missing, it changes the whole dynamic of the show. Dawson also questioned whether WWE is adequately preparing for the eventual future without Reigns in the spotlight. While he acknowledged that WWE has a solid roster of up-and-coming talent, he stressed that the company must be careful not to let things become stale. If WWE is serious about the future, they need to make sure that when Roman is gone, whether it's for a short break or long-term, they've got someone else ready to take the reins. I'm not just talking about filling in for a week or two. I'm talking about making someone the next main event player, someone who can carry the company's torch for years to come. The future of Roman Reigns and WWE. Roman Reigns' future in WWE is undoubtedly one of the biggest talking points in professional wrestling today. As a multi-time champion, an integral part of the bloodline, and one of the most polarizing figures in the business, his decisions will continue to affect WWE's direction for years to come. For now, fans are left wondering how WWE will handle his extended absence. Will Roman return soon, or is his absence a sign of things to come? If he takes an extended break, will WWE be prepared for life without the tribal chief? Dawson believes that WWE should remain cautious in how it handles Reigns and his potential departure from the spotlight. Roman's legacy is already cemented, he said. But how WWE handles this transition will determine the future of SmackDown, and possibly the entire company. You can't just focus on the now. You need to look ahead to the future and start building new stars now. As WWE looks to the future, one thing remains certain: Roman Reigns has had an undeniable impact on the company's trajectory. But what happens when he's not around to carry the torch? Only time will tell. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.